I've stayed in quite a few different parts of Bangkok, and actually I've enjoyed all of them for different reasons. But on this trip, I found myself really liking this part of the city. It's busy, very busy sometimes. There's traffic, motorbikes, street food, people going to work, people going about their everyday lives. But somehow, it doesn't feel overwhelming. A few minutes off the main roads, it can become remarkably quiet in this mega city. Almost everything I need is within walking distance. So today I thought I'd spend a little more time wandering around and try to work out exactly what it is about this neighbourhood that I like so much. Although, as it turned out, the morning didn't quite go to plan.
Welcome to Sathorn. Probably that's not how you say it. First stop, coffee.
This morning didn't quite start the way I'd planned. A late-ish start, but still had the usual coffee on my mind. So I headed to my new local, only to find that the cafe was closed.
Well, that's a bad start.
No big deal, but for a moment I wasn't quite sure what to do next. Fortunately, in this part of Bangkok, there always seems to be another decent option just a few minutes away. So, I wandered a little further and found another cafe.
Alright, let's give this a go.
The coffee was perfectly good, although it didn't quite have the same feel or the flavour as a place that has quickly become my regular here. Still, it reminded me that one of the things I enjoy about staying in this new area is how easy everything is. If one plan doesn't work out, another solution probably isn't far away. Walking back towards my apartment, I took the long way, only to gather a few extra steps before the heat really kicked in. But also to see what else I might stumble across. I found that I was paying more attention to the neighbourhood than I normally would. The main roads are busy. There's a constant stream of traffic and scooters seem to be everywhere. But somehow it never quite reaches the level of being overwhelming. Although, in places where there's no substantial footpath, vehicles sure can sneak up on you. And it's made me realise that Thailand has considerably more electric vehicles than I would have imagined. As I walked, I passed food vendors setting up for the day, people chatting on the footpath, and all the little routines that make a city come alive each morning. It's not the sort of thing you'd usually put on a sightseeing list, but I think it's the sort of thing that tells you what a place is really like to live in, and it's certainly one of my favourite parts of the day. I stopped by 7-Eleven and picked up my now almost standard and simple breakfast before heading back to the apartment.
Bag? No?
No, I use this one. Thank you. Sitting on the balcony with breakfast and looking out across the neighbourhood, I started thinking about why I have a sense of comfort in this part of Bangkok. Making use of my balcony, but bloody hell, those tiles are hot. Oh! Back from my walk, things didn't go to plan today. Coffee shop, regular coffee shop was not open unexpectedly, no, just a note. But usuals from 7-Eleven, protein shake, water. And this morning I got the toasty, even though I've been avoiding bread. No spoon for the yogurt, but that's okay. It would just be plastic. I've got a real one in here. I've stayed in quite a few different areas over the years, and they've all had something to offer. But there's something about this area that just feels more relaxed despite the bustle. It's busy enough that there's always something happening, yet it somehow feels a little gentler than some other parts of the city. Everything I need is within walking distance, and I never feel as though I'm fighting the city just to get through the day. Head off for, I don't know whether I call it lunch or dinner at this time, but I'm going to call it dinner. Went there last night for some vegan. I just really enjoyed the walk there, so I'm going to check that out. Take about 20 minutes. Let's go look at another area in Sathorn. Later that afternoon, I decided to walk to a vegan restaurant I discovered the night before. I particularly like the tree-lined streets and the shade that comes with this, or from the high-rises that are scattered about, or the larger privacy fences. Chasing the shade is an essential. It's only about 20 minutes away. But what stayed with me wasn't really the restaurant, it was the walk. Within a few minutes, the busy roads give way to narrow residential lanes where everyday life quietly unfolds. Up. People are cooking outside their homes. Laundry hangs out to dry. Scooters are parked wherever there's a little bit of space. Children's toys sit outside front doors. Neighbours chat away as they go about their day. Nothing here is trying to impress anyone. It's simply people living their lives. The more I walked, the more I realised this was a side of Bangkok that I enjoy most. Not the famous landmarks, not the huge shopping malls, just ordinary streets where life happens at its own pace.
Nhiều cái phôi bao một ạ.
By the time I reached the restaurant, dinner almost felt like a bonus. The walk had been the real experience. As the evening settled in and the street food vendors became busier, I realised I'd spent the whole day without doing anything particularly remarkable. No famous attractions, no bucket list destinations, just simple stuff: coffee, breakfast, a walk through the neighbourhood and dinner. And maybe that's exactly why I enjoyed it. Sometimes you don't discover a city by ticking off the famous places. Sometimes you discover it simply by wandering through a neighbourhood and imagining what it might be like to call it home, even if only for a little while.
Some stalls are busier than others.
I think that's why this part of Bangkok keeps drawing me back. And I'm pretty sure that I'll stay in this area again.
I really like how busy it is. Stuff going on.
Well, that's about it for the day. Nothing too exciting, but somehow the bikes to go past. Not one little bit boring at all. Actually a fun day, interesting day. Just reiterated my sense that this little area, not here specifically, but the general area, it's eminently livable. I'm a little like that wherever I go, that everywhere seems good. Oh yep, that one's good, and then the next place is good too. I am prone to that, but I like it here. It's a nice part of Bangkok. And so that's it for the day. Hope you learnt a little bit more about the area. I did. I learnt a little bit more about the area.